Welcome back for the second term of the 1997 Under-18 Grand Final between North Geelong and Eastern Suburbs, and the Magpies lead by a point at quarter time, 1-3-9. They lead Eastern Suburbs 1-2-8.
And don't forget you are on Guest FM 94.9, and this afternoon switch across to 89.1 Country FM for the senior game. During the reserves and under-18s, we are on 94.9 Guest FM.
Tremendous.
And now we do have a question and a giveaway, glass tankard to give away during the under-18 game. Jason, do you have a question?
Oh, no, I don't at the moment, but I will have in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, the foil. Okay, we see the football go down to the deck, and it was won convincingly that time by the Eastern Suburbs ruckman. Stacks on the mill, they're in there, nobody can do anything with it. Umpire ball it up before someone gets a kick in the head. The ball has travelled about 10 metres sideways to the outer wing. Throw it up. That's he's won it again too, that boy in the ruck for Eastern Suburbs. I've got to work out who that is. The ball that time was picked up by North Geelong through the agency of Wes Large. It was a very small kick. He kicked it out to the half-forward flank. North Geelong come on the football, and Eastern Suburbs gather it, and it's kicked back. Oh, bounced out of the North Geelong boy's chest. Oh, going in hard. That time was Daniel Salmon. It's twice he's done that today. The Eastern Suburbs players kick up half forward, and nobody had eyes for the ball as we see the number 61 Warren Dawson pick.
Oh, good kick around the corner too.
It goes back to the full forward position, and did that kick come off the boot of 46?
It certainly did.
Chris Fitzgerald, and he's pumped it straight down the chest of Damien Jones, who would be no more than 30 metres out on a slight angle, Jason.
So Jones, who has played the last couple of games in the forward line because of that strapped hamstring you can see there, but could be extremely dangerous in the forward line. Damien Jones comes in 25 metres out. That's a good kick off the boot. That's straight through the middle. The skipper puts his first goal on the board, and a good start for the Eagles in the second term. They go to 2-2-14, and they lead North Geelong 1-3-9. And in the opening minutes of the second term, a good start. And it all came from the work of Chris Fitzgerald across half forward, and the skipper finished it off for a goal. Now the question we might ask is if people around the ground are listening to 94.9 Guest FM and you've got a match day program this morning, we might ask you to name the captains of both sides this morning in the Under-18 Grand Final. It's mentioned on page 22 of the match day program, the captain of Eastern Suburbs and the captain of North Geelong. And they want to come and see you, Fano.
Just come over to the van, mate, with the correct answer, and we will give them a glass tankard.
Okay, so the first one over with the correct answer gets a glass tankard. The kick has come from out of midfield across to centre wing on the grandstand side, and it's out of bounds for a throw-in. Warren and Emmonsdale coming across to do the ruck work for their respective sides, and the Eagles feel pretty pumped up, I would think. Emmonsdale gets it out of the pack. Gets it back towards Intervong. That was Pears. Comes out though towards Cole. Little kick, not too far. Warren kick off the ground. We'll see a bit of that this morning. Comes from Polder. Handball. Good handball too towards Whitson. Does it sit for him? No, it doesn't. He follows it up though. Gets crunched in there by Shaw. He still works very hard, that little winger. And bottles it up for North Geelong. Just in the centre square at centre half forward. And they're just on the attacking side.
Second quarter has been going approximately 4 minutes. This time we see the big North Geelong boy there get the tap out, but it was rebounded. That was Warren that got the tap out, but it was rebounded. Goes back to where it started from. Out they come. Nobody gets a football. Oh, windy. One of my golf shots was played there by one of the fellas trying to kick the football off the ground. Going in hard that time. Dropping the ball too for mine was Matty Armstrong. He got tackled. Ball kicked quickly out of the pack. North Geelong holding the ball again. A throw. He's picked a throw, but it was either holding the ball or a throw, Jason. Everything was against him. As we see the free kick taken at the true centre-half back position.
Good kick.
Beautiful kick to that number 18, Guernsey, and Daniel Salmon. He's played all right too, Salmon, even though he wasn't listed in the record. Kicks the ball up the half-forward flank. We see Warren Dawson coming through, the 61 Guernsey. Can't do anything with it, Cam Wazza. And he goes back in and lays a headlock on, and there's been a shepherding paid to North Geelong. Kick up to the centre wing. He used his body well too, and he stood his ground. Was Mark Welch, the captain, with his head shaved.
Who?
Number 2? 21 it is. Sorry, 21. I didn't see the one. Paul Longstaff, with no hair in his head.
That's a good haircut.
I won't forget that. This time we see North Geelong. I didn't see the one. He had his back to me, side to me. Oh, running onto the football, fumbling it at the crucial stage was Gavin Warren, and the ball's been pumped through for a goal. But whose boot did that come off?
He picked it up the second effort.
Second effort, had me head down, and that's another goal to the North Geelong boys, and that takes them on, Jason, to 2 goals, 3. 15, leading Eastern Suburbs 2-14.
So a couple of early goals for both sides in this second term, and it's a point to difference once again as it was at quarter time. Brett, you've worked out the camera now, mate. You're okay? You got it all figured out. Tremendous. Good. And Eastern Suburbs about to make a change. Back to the centre. And as we said, 2-3 to 2-2. The Magpies reclaim the lead by a point. And Josh Crosby ready to come on for the Eastern Suburbs side. Getting it down there was Emma Zale. Evans got it out, but nobody there for Eastern Suburbs, and Cotter takes it at half-back. Short little kick's good, and finds Gibbs in the middle. Gibbs now was going to, well, he plays on now. He's going to go left, then he goes right towards centre-half forward. Standing and falling into his arms. Taking the mark is Weston. Gets the kick around the corner. Good kick to Warren. Can't take the mark. Roving at the back of the pack. Westcombe held on to. No free kick. Barnett right next to him. Pushed him off the footy also. Close to the boundary line. Barnett works very hard. And it's out of bounds. Close to the behind post with Magpies attacking.
Umpire has the football in the forward pocket for North Geelong, throws the ball in. Nobody got the tap out, it just went straight over the back of the pack. Kicked hurriedly that time by Eastern Suburbs out to towards the half-back flank and over the boundary line. And probably 30 metres around, further away from the North Geelong goal, we will see another boundary throw in. And I'm really struggling to see what's going on over there. Because the sun's bouncing off the cars and right in my eyes. And Alan Moore has been drinking lemonade, I'd say. By the look of him, he looks pretty fresh.
Alan, the mother's fine?
Yes.
Yeah, she'll be okay, hopefully. Dunno.
How'd the breakfast go?
He wasn't there.
I've got to go back though.
Do you? Okay.
I don't know whether she's come over or not.
So we send our best wishes to the Secretary's mother. We've seen Mr. Ettridge, thank you. Ball back in play at half forward for the Magpies. Bottled up once again, so the Eagles just bottling it up across half forward for the Magpies now. And that'll be their tactic, I would think. Try and get the quick kick out towards the wing position. Their running style of game. Big tap out. Pack of players there again at half forward. Bottled up, umpire, ball it up, please. And he does.
Mate, I've got no idea.
Well, I know that. You're partners with Ron. You've got no idea. How could you have any idea?
You wouldn't do that.
No, you wouldn't. Not unless you're insane.
Well, what you don't know at the time.
What medication are you taking?
See, I'm on Diet Coca-Cola. But I
Good.
can't see because of the sun bouncing off the shields of the cars and that. I'm just useless.
Well, free kick to Eastern Suburbs at half-back. They might clear it. Poor kick, though. Goes towards Gibbs. Coming right through the middle is Shaw. Worked hard. Got the footy out as well. But his teammate left it behind there. That was Fitzgerald. Oh, bowled over Petterwood. He's out. Gone back to the pavilion. Intervon comes through against Westcombe. He's working against 3 players there, Intervon. He needs some help over there. He hasn't got some on this occasion. And Matty Armstrong runs away with the footy. Touches on the ground once. Goes long towards half-forward. Nobody back there, though, for the Magpies. Shaw couldn't take the mark. He's got support, though. Cole came across. Oh, good bump. He got the kick away, though. Back towards a couple. Fitzgerald looks like he's coming off the ground. He looks a bit injured. Still in the middle of the play now, bottled up. And the umpire, is he going to ball it up? No, he lets it go. They get it out. That's okay. And Fitzgerald in front of us not looking too good. And he's copped one where you shouldn't really. And he's not looking too good. He's going to come off the ground. It's going to be a ball up again.
Got one on the agates.
Oh, you're right, are you?
Yeah, well, he's going to say what happened. Oh, lovely roving off the pack from the North Geelong boy there in Steve Westcombe. Pumps the ball up to the forward line. So we see the Eastern Suburbs really defending hard. There's a pack of players slide into it, and North Geelong, through the agency of the number 19 Guernsey, have just slid the ball over the boundary line, and that is Gav Warren, the deputy vice captain of the side.
And a good crowd here this morning too, Noel.
There is so, Jason, and I think you'll have a big crowd today here later on in the day. As we see the ball come out the back, nobody can pick it up. Dawson's in there. He can't do anything with it. Oh, coming through is Gibbs. Gibbs gets a football, gets a handball across to his teammate, comes back to where we see, there's been something happen behind play to Gibbs, and I think you'll find Daniel Gibbs has got a free kick. He'd be about 40 to 50 metres out, and it's probably too far out to score. But he's had a ping at him. He's going to put it right up into the goal score. Up they go. Oh, nearly a good mark for mine. And I tell you what, I would have paid that mark to the North Geelong bloke.
Yep.
And the umpire has said yes. The big fella there with the ponytail, the number 62 Guernsey, has oh no, he's called a ball up. What's going on here?
Oh, great kick out of the pack by Warren. Has it made it? I think it might have.
It has. That's a goal. That has gone over the line for another goal to the North Geelong boys. And that takes them just a little bit further ahead. Jason, they've got to get into it now.
Yes, they certainly do. Not paid the mark there, Matty Polder. Ball up, and Gavin Warren rode the pack beautifully. Quick kick out of the pack for his second goal, and the third for North Geelong. They go to 3-21. They lead Eastern Suburbs to a 2-2-14 at 7 points of difference in this second term of the 97 under-18 grand final.
North Geelong must get the next score, Jason. Is that an understatement?
No, it's an overstatement because I think Eastern Suburbs probably need the next score.
I meant to say Eastern Suburbs.
I knew you did. I knew you did.
Okay, 3-3-21, Eastern Suburbs 2-2-14, and it's the hat, and I've totally got it back to front. But don't worry about that. The ball's been kicked out of the centre bounce that time by North Geelong and raced over to the half-forward flank. Coming around that time nicely was the number 8 Guernsey there in Matthew Armstrong. He gets a handball further afield. Nobody can do anything with it as Stacks on the Mill comes, and the umpire's got to call a ball up. No, he let the Eastern Suburb boy get a handball out, where it was overran by his teammate, and I've got no idea. I can't see the numbers from this distance, Jason.
Well, that looks like Gibbs has got it and dropped it, and it's actually out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in.
I hope Ron's under the same problem out at South Barwell.
Ronnie, you'll be asleep, I reckon, by now.
No, he's calling down to...
Yeah, he'll be asleep by now.
Newtown.
Is that okay? Newtown, anything with black and red is right. So it's thrown in. Gibbs at the back, punched it down to the front. Roved at the front of the pack by Large. Good kick around the corner. Sets up a couple of players in the goal square. It's through for one behind to North Geelong. So they go to 3-4-22. They lead Eastern Suburbs to a 2-2-14. It's 8 points of difference in this second term. And we've been playing 11 and a half minutes of the second term. Waiting for the ball to come back over. Vedder will kick out once again. And... watch this kid from fullback. He's a fairly good kick from fullback. He goes short on this occasion, goes towards Della, and he takes the mark on his chest in front of Dan's in the back pocket. Wants a lead up further. Fitzgerald gives it to him now. It's going to be a short kick, though, and it goes through a couple. Westcombe got a foot onto it. Punched out there by Dawson. Still a pack into Vong. Breaks the tackle, then ripped off the footy. Lost the footy, then ripped off it. Will get a free kick for a hold.
Didn't have it.
And Kiao Intervong at half-back will take the free kick for Eastern Suburbs.
It was fairly undisciplined, that was, wasn't it?
Oh, good mark.
This boy played well, Daniel Salmon, considering he wasn't listed in the record, Jason.
Yes, he's played very well. Gets it around the corner to Fitzgerald. Good second effort by him. Kick quickly towards Rundle and Walsh. Obviously, I think a bit of Rundle because Walsh, the skipper's on him, and he's there. Rundle's second effort. A couple against him. He needs some help now. He keeps it in front of him. Good intelligent play. Then got a push in the back. No, he got a hold in the ball. Yeah.
He was in control of it.
He was.
And he could have got a push in the back, though.
He could have, but the umpire judged that he held the ball. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And Walsh will take it.
Look, the umpire could have gone either way and he would have been right.
Yeah. So Walsh goes towards centre half back. A couple up, push over the shoulder and going to Eastern Suburbs. Over. Cole gave the free kick away over the shoulder and Evans will take it. So Paul Evans. Oh, short little kick towards Rundle. He needs some help around the base of the pack there. Crosby comes in, free kick, high tackle. And it's going to be a North Geelong free.
Pretty undisciplined stuff that was.
And quick handball off from Cotter. Got it around the corner to Polder. Goes towards Cole. He's got support Whitson. He needs support now from Polder again and gets it.
Well backed up.
He goes to half forward. In fact, the wing position now. And Warren takes the mark. He played on.
It was going for his third effort.
He played on and couldn't get the handball out towards Polder, who was going for his third possession, as Noel said. And now umpire Vervels will come in and bounce the ball. And in between the wing and half forward, the Eagles just attacking. Emazale and Warren. They both get a hand to it. Intervong roves. He needs a bit of support. He gets it too from Pez. Now he gets around a couple and goes onto the left boot, goes towards half forward. Jones, you can see he's struggling a little bit with that hamstring. Over the back, Armstrong in support the ruckman. He goes towards the safe, the boundary line. It might not make it though. Rundle, he's got Jones in support. Rundle keeps it in front of him. Then he loses the control of it and sees it over the boundary line for another throw in. So it's 8 points of difference. North Geelong leading. Goes to the front of the pack. Jones needs a bit of support, needs a shepherd. Half a shepherd came in. Then he ducked his head, lost the footy. Emmersdale kick around the corner. Walsh and Rundle. Walsh attacks the footy well and runs away from Rundle. Goes towards half back, looking for Whitson. It's over his head and Salmon. Now Cole. He needs a shepherd. He called for the shepherd. And can he pick it up? No, he can't. He's still got support. Then he goes back. Second effort, tremendous. Look at him. And then he fights for it. And then it's out of bounds. It's touched. And it will be a boundary throw-in on centre wing. And you can see why he won the under-18 best and fairest, Noel, can't you?
He doesn't give in, does he?
No, his second and third efforts are fantastic. Large to go up against a couple. Comes back to Large. Good play too. And gets the kick away. He does well. Goes towards centre half forward. One out there was Hodgkins. Comes through the middle of the pack. Pushed out by Westcombe. He picks it up himself again. He's looking for a bit of support. He gets it from Polder. He goes towards the forward pocket. And taking a good diving mark. Looks like it might be Gibbs. Oh, Gibbs has got two in the square. He can raffle it, but getting back there, working hard. That's a push, is it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Tell you what, they did well, Eastern Suburbs, then to get back and cover that, because they were home and hose, North Geelong, then.
They did extremely well. That looks like it might be Pearce.
Well, he's done well, Pearce. They wouldn't want to take him off. He'd be Pearce off.
Yeah. Jeez. You're unbelievable. Free kick found for a high tackle there. Going to Fitzgerald, play on quickly. Oh, he can play on too because nobody chased him. He took a bounce on the ground and then goes and kicks it into the wide open space of the centre ground and centre of the St Albans reserve. Whitson gets back there, kicks it laterally, kicks it our way. Oh, you're on the Eagles bandwagon.
Eagles.
Boy, kicked it our way. You're unbelievable. Well, it's coming back. Here's a free kick to North Geelong on the outer side for a push, I think. And it looks like it might be Cotter out there. It is. So Jordan Cotter with the left boot goes towards half forward. Oh, unattended Large, and he takes a mark in front of Moy there. Plays on. Goes towards half forward, giving the lead. Oh, long lead too. We need a rover at the front. Did you see that?
Front and centre.
Goes out towards the boundary line. Polder drops the footy, then second effort. Well, now it's out of bounds, so it will be a throw-in.
Actually, that should have been maybe a free kick. And
you think they've had the Super Sopper out here, Noel?
No.
Looks like a few Super Sopper marks over here.
Yeah, they might have too.
On the centre wing.
This ground will be perfect this afternoon.
Yes, it should be a pitcher. Fantastic day for football. And a fairly good game of under-18 football here in the grand final. Shaw goes towards half-back. Westcombe couldn't take the mark right. Beautifully Fitzgerald. Got it onto Evans. Now he runs away. The little whip at Paul Evans. Goes towards centre half forward. Rundle can run over. Good play, though, from the back pocket if he can pick it up. But Rundle got a hand onto it. Ray and Crosby are up there. Oh, good play, though, at full-back. That was Hesselwood. Got it out. Good play. And getting Armstrong getting back to cover Jones. Pack develops. And umpire Vervils will come in and bounce the ball.
He backed himself the back pocket.
He did back himself, didn't he?
But you got to do that. There's no point in hanging back because if he hadn't gone out,
Rundle would have got it. Yep. Comes in. Oh, Ray.
Is that a kick?
Yeah. Oh, Intervong. And kicked it. Oh, there's a bit of class about that man. And actually, Cow holds 7 votes in the Neville Whitley medal this year as a 17-year-old. So that's a fair start to his senior career, isn't it? Played 9 games in the seniors and polled 7 votes.
Is that right?
7 votes, yep. And came runner-up to Brendan Cole in the under-18 best and fairest. So,
not bad. Well, if he had stayed in the under-18s, he probably would have won the medal. Won the.
Well, he actually finished second by 13 votes, Noel. So, it would be a fair effort. Brendan Cole had 27 votes to win it.
Yeah, he still might have struggled.
But great effort by Kiao, and he kicks the third goal for Eastern Suburbs. They're 3-2-20. They trail North Geelong by only 2 points, 3-4-22.
And that's on the Guest Video scoreboard, brought to you by Guest Video and Guest FM 94.9.
Punch out by Warren. Goes back towards Petterwood. Pulled up. Roves takes the bounce too. Runs through centre half forward. Goes to the left boot long. Vetter and behind Gibbs. Can't take the mark. Roved off the back of the pack. The quick reply that they want from Dans, and they've got it. So Damien Dans kicks his first goal inside 30 seconds after Intervong had put his on the board. And they reclaim the 8-point lead, North Geelong. They go to 4-4-28. They lead Eastern Suburbs 3-2-20.
Quick answer, too quick for my liking.
Probably just living on the glory of the goal, Eastern Suburbs, and forgot they had to go back to the centre and get the footy out again. But so it's back to 8 points.
As we see, guest video scoreboard, North Geelong 4-4-28, Eastern Suburbs 3-2-20, and we have been travelling, Jason, in this second quarter.
Been travelling 19 minutes, so nearly siren time.
20 straight, isn't it?
I think it's 20 straight in the under-18s.
Yes.
Yep, so nearly siren time for half-time. Warren and Emmerdale. Emmerdale gets it down. Roved off the pack there by, it looked like it might have been Western. Got it out towards Large. Through the pack, worked very hard. There is the siren for half-time. And at half-time, it's North Geelong 4-4-28. They lead Eastern Suburbs 3-2-20. In that term, North Geelong kicked 3 goals, 1. And Eastern Suburbs kicked 2 straight goals. The goal kickers to half-time for North Geelong, 2 to Gavin Warren, and 1 each to Damien Dans and Matthew Polder. While for Eastern Suburbs, singles to Sean Rundle, Damien Jones and Kiao Intervong, the last goal scorer for Eastern Suburbs.
Better players, Jason, I'll go for our side. I like the work of Jonathan Emmerdale. I reckon he's won just about all the ruck duels, Jason.
Yes, you're probably right, I would think.
I would say he's well and truly on top in the ruck. Intervong has been around the ground doing a lot of good work for the Eastern Suburbs side, and Jordan Moore has been a steady contributor, but the boy who's impressed me also has been Daniel Salmon. And Sean Rundle could be dangerous if they could get the ball up to him one-on-one up there in the forward line. For the North Geelong side, Daniel Gibbs has been in and out of it, been doing some nice stuff, as has Brendan Cole and Steve Westcombe. Also doing some good work in the back line there has been Warren Dawson. Brendan Hodgkins has done a bit, and Gav Warren has been in the play a fair bit too.
Okay, so at half-time, it's 8 points of difference. North Geelong leading 4-4-28 to 3-2-20. Back with all the second half action on 94.9 Guest FM and Guest Video after this. Time 4-4-28 to Eastern Suburbs 3-2-20.